What's up, guys? FTVL watch along part 2. If any of you guys are coming from the Champions League 1, big up you guys. Obviously, I'm joined by a special guest now. Cam, give me your first initial thoughts on the Champions League draw while we wait for this Europa League 1 to start.
Yo, that draw is a madness, isn't it?
Yeah,
That draw is a little madness, especially obviously the tie. You know what tie we're talking about, like the bracket with the Madrid, Chelsea, Bayern, City. That's insane. It's looking like Napoli might be that Atletico, it might be that Dortmund that get to the final, and who knows what could happen. Napoli should be looking at their side and thinking they can win it there. Really, they just have to dominate the domestic competition in a way. Potentially depends on what Benfica do versus Inter Milan, of course. But obviously, we've seen that's not always so easy. Man City, they've had Liverpool, they've had Chelsea, they've lost. So we can't. They've had Spurs, they've lost. So we can't necessarily say it's a guarantee. But listen, I'm sticking with my pick that I said with Rabona TV and you. I'm sticking with Real Madrid to win this competition. I think they'll get through Chelsea. And listen, I don't know who's going to go through between Man City and Bayern, but I'm edging towards Bayern Munich. It's going to be nice, man. It's going to be really good. Haaland should be feeling good about himself playing against another German team. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. But I'm still going with Real Madrid. I feel like they just have the pedigree, man. They just have the pedigree, and we saw yesterday in the Europa League, man, that stuff matters. You know what I mean? And obviously, somebody's gonna have to overcome it eventually. You can't win it every single year, but I just think Potter and Chelsea, I think it's a step too far. I don't think it's the Thomas Tuchel Chelsea where Tuchel had just got to a final, I think the year before, and all of that. So I'm still gonna go with Real Madrid.
Nah, fair enough. I mean, Real Madrid, if they're going to do it, they're going to have to do it the hard way, right? I mean, you're going to have to go through Chelsea. You're going to have to go through one of Man City and or Bayern, excuse me. And then you look at the other side of the draw, which for me is just hipster central, bro. It's fun over there, man. I mean, people are saying it's a Europa League draw, but I disagree, man. If you look at the likes of Napoli and Benfica this season, they're some of the best teams in Europe this year. And I think them being this far in the Champions League is proof of it. It's not just like a hipster saying, oh, they're really good if you check them out. Like, no, they're here for a reason. They play great football. They score goals for fun. And that potential Champions League semifinal, if they are to make it out, and I think most people would probably favor Napoli and Benfica to win their respective ties. That could be a tasty Champions League semifinal, don't you think?
Again, it's with Napoli Benfica.
It would be,
yeah,
if they
bro,
were.
that's definitely, as you mentioned, that's definitely kind of like a hipster vibe going on there. And both teams are exciting. Both teams are playing crazy football domestically and in the Champions League. They've been able to translate it to both competitions. So it's definitely going to be an exciting one if they can make it. I think I'd prefer that in a way than but I can't lie, an all Italy semi-final, it could be something. I think this AC Milan Napoli tie, as much as you expect Napoli to be the favorites, I really think it's going to give us something, I really think it's going to give us something, bro. I'm not going to lie. I think Champions League Europe, everything's different, you know what I mean? And let's be 100. AC Milan are the ones in Europe that have the pedigree. So who knows? I actually think it's going to be a fiery tie, man. So I wouldn't write off AC Milan just like that. But yeah, you would probably have Napoli as favorites if you're going on how it is domestically. But listen, Champions League has shown us domestic hype, really. You know what I mean? Yeah. They've shown us it's not a thing. And listen, who wouldn't, in a way, want to see Milan somehow get to the final themselves? How nice would that be? Like when Italy, is not as illustrious or whatever as it was, it's not as prestigious. It would be kind of nice to see a Milan back in the final. Do you know what I mean? But somebody has to rise, and I'll be watching closely. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm not going to say too much.
Don't let Leao win a Champions League on your head, by the way. Don't let Leao win a Champions League on your head. You'll have to rise if Leao wins a Champions League.
He better contribute. That's all I'm saying. He better contribute. But
I agree with you, though, about Milan and Napoli. And I have the Europa League draw up on my phone on the side here, guys. Of course, you know how they do it. The waffle, the first 5 minutes explaining rules that we've seen a trillion times. Yeah. We've been here, done that. But yeah, on that Milan-Napoli tie, I kind of hear you, bro. It reminds me, the first thing I thought when I heard of that, right? When I saw Napoli-Milan. I don't know if you remember when Lyon played Bordeaux in the Champions League quarterfinals a few years ago, right? Yeah. I mean, just like a decade ago. But Bordeaux were really the form team in Ligue 1 that year. They had just won Ligue 1, I think, once or twice in a row at that point. In Lyon, they had just lost Benzema, they'd lost Juninho. They were kind of rebuilding. And they went to that quarterfinal tie where everyone predicted Bordeaux, because they were so much better than Lyon in the league, would go on to win that tie. And no, it was Lyon who actually, because of maybe pedigree and experience that they'd had in the competition before, they ended up knocking out Bordeaux and going to the Champions League semifinals. So I don't think it would be the strangest thing if Milan were to beat them.
Kvara versus Leao. I'm team Kvara.
Me too, to be honest.
I'm team Kvara. So let's see. You know what I mean? I'm team Kvara. So let's see who shows up in this tie. I'm watching closely, bro. These are meant to be the two hot property young wingers to get the move next. I know Don Perez is just sitting there watching, seeing who he's gonna pick up eventually. You know what I mean? But listen, it's gonna be interesting. Both players are linked to Man City.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's see who's gonna show out in front of Pep. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be interesting. But I'm team Kvara. I'm sticking with Napoli. I'm sticking with Kvara. You know what I'm saying?
So if I were to get briefly, just because it looks like it's about to start very soon, 4 Champions League semifinalists will be.
The 4 Champions League semi-finals will be Real Madrid, Napoli, Inter, Benfica is giving me. I feel like, don't sleep, man. Don't sleep. I feel like Inter might pull something off. It's never all the favorites, is it? It's never all the favorites. So I'm gonna go Inter. I'm gonna go Inter. I'm gonna go with Inter. Inter, Napoli, Madrid, Bayern.
Interesting. I said Napoli, Real, City, and Benfica. I think City will beat them. I have this feeling about City this year, bro. I got this feeling in my head. Like, they're on some smoke this year in the Champions League, man. Erling Haaland's on a mission, going back to Germany. We know he loves doing that.
Yeah.
We got a super chat here from Ajax God 17. Says Napoli versus Real Madrid. I've seen the script already. Victor Osimhen scores a hat trick and leaves Napoli as a league and Champions League and signs for Qatari-owned United. Yo, we're just gonna quickly go to the Europa League draw because it's just about to get started. The first name out of the hat. I don't know who he's with, Cam. Some play. Is that normally they get Zoltan Guerra? Is that him?
Yeah, that's Zoltan Guerra, bro.
He looks different, bro.
Man, okay, so like Zoltan Guerra. If you know, you know, man. Premier League heritage.
Yeah, Fulham days, West Brom days.
Man. He looks West Brom as well. Man. West Brom as well. Don't sleep. Yeah.
Who was the first name out? I completely missed it.
Bro, I'm on BT Sport now. It's moving kind of long. Manchester United. We're the first name out, bro.
Were we? I just literally missed it.
Yeah, we're the first name out. Come on, then. Who we got? Is it Sporting?
Sevilla. Manchester United versus Sevilla.
Fuck, didn't I say yesterday? That's the one that I don't want.
Man United versus Sevilla. This is the second time in a row, by the way, the second time this competition, United the first name out of the hat. The very first name. And they play against Sevilla, bro, who aren't in great domestic form, but we know that when you talk about heritage in Europe, these guys turn up. Juventus are the next name out of the hat. Juventus, of course, who beat Freiburg in the round previous. Pogba, Di Maria, Vlahovic. Juventus will play in the next round. Sporting versus Juventus. That's a tasty tie right there. Sporting, of course, who beat Arsenal yesterday in dramatic fashion in penalty shootout against Juventus. That'll be an interesting one.
We're on a Spanish tour, innit?
Bro, I was just about to say that. Sociedad, Barca, Betis, Sevilla. Is there another team we can play after this, guys? Or is that it? Maybe we'll play Real Madrid in the Super Cup next year. And then Bayer Leverkusen will play. Unless I already missed it and they just named it. This is going quick, bro. They don't pause to talk about shit. No, okay. Bayer Leverkusen will be playing. They'll be playing Union Stade Girois.
Oh my days.
The team from Belgium who just beat Union Berlin. So Girois, they play 2 German teams in a row. I think Leverkusen will be happy with that draw. Xabi Alonso. He's doing pretty decent over there. I can't lie. And then the 4th draw. This one should be easy then. What is it? Roma versus who? Sociedad. Or Feyenoord, excuse me. Roma versus Feyenoord. This is actually a repeat of last year's Conference League final where Roma beat Feyenoord in the Conference League. Obviously, Mourinho becoming the first manager to win all 3 European trophies on his CV.
I need to
So
see
that's
our
it.
bracket. I want to see our bracket.
Oh yeah, so it'll tell us actually who we play in the semifinals. Who do you think we'll get? I bet you we get the winner of Juventus versus
I
Lisbon.
think so too. I think so
Yeah.
too.
Give me your quick
I actually
thoughts
think.
though.
Wait,
Yeah, yeah.
who's Roma got then?
Feyenoord.
Feyenoord Roma. Yo, Roma are gonna do something. I think Roma getting to the final.
You reckon? I think Feyenoord are out for revenge.
Mm.
I think Feyenoord might beat them.
No more Malacia. Malacia was hooping in that game, boy.
Yeah, he was. That's what probably got him a move, to be honest. But Feyenoord this year, are really, really good, man. They just beat Shakhtar 7-1.
Mm.
They're hooping in the Eredivisie. I think Feyenoord might have something for him.
Yeah,
That's an
maybe.
interesting time. Of course, semifinals are about to be drawn out right now as well, so we'll know who United plays in the next game immediately, or if they are to beat Sevilla, excuse me. So the winner of quarterfinal 2, which is Juventus versus Sporting, they will play. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit the like button, by the way. The winner of Sporting versus Juventus will play the winner of Manchester United versus Sevilla.
So wait. So the winner of Juventus Sporting
Plays the
Yeah,
winner of
I
Manchester
knew
United.
it. I knew it. Bro, big ties, bro. Big ties. That's what Man United are about.
Hey, you trying to go to Turin if we win, though?
Bro, listen, don't think that Juventus are definitely beating Sporting,
You
bro.
trying to go to you trying to go to Portugal? I'm down either way, bro.
I'm down either way, bro. I'm down either way.
And then, of course, the winner of Feyenoord versus Roma will play the winners of Bayer Leverkusen versus Union Saint-Gilloise. Oh, I should probably get a job in this, man. I feel like I do this pretty decently.
Bro, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy.
UEFA, if you're looking for a replacement host, I got you guys. I'll do all this shit. So give me your quick early initial thoughts, Cam. I know we'll probably do United State of Mind as the tie kind of gets closer and closer. But what are you thinking right now? You've of course seen who we're going to play in the quarterfinals. We'll be playing Sevilla, a rematch of the Europa League, semifinal a few years ago, the Champions League round of 16 a few years ago. And if we are to beat them, then we would beat Juventus, or we would play Juventus or Sporting Lisbon. So what's your initial thoughts of all that?
Bro, I'm excited. I'm excited. As I said, I wanted big ties. Sevilla in the Europa League are a big tie, and Sporting and Juventus are a big tie too. Do you know what I mean? Listen, start of the season, I said, big games, big nights. If we're gonna be in Europa, let's have fun. You know what I mean? Let's ride, man. Let's have a good time. So these fixtures are gonna feel high pressure. They're gonna feel important. I actually think Sporting will probably beat Juventus, but if Juventus do make it, Pogba, please be fit. Pogba, please be fit.
Rise.
Pogba, please be there. Please be there, please. That's what I'm saying. But nah, I'm looking forward to it, man. What about you?
I think it's exciting, man. I told you beforehand I didn't have the same mentality as you. I would kind of just wanted the easiest tie possible. But Man United, we know this. They don't do things easy. So it'll be interesting, man. I think it'll be some interesting storylines. Of course, we're due for revenge against Sevilla.
Did he freeze or have I froze? Who's froze? Is it me or is it him? Oh, he froze. He froze. Yo, let me get this ugly boy out of here, man. Yes. So how we feeling, man? How we feeling? I'm okay with that one. I'm okay with that one. Is anyone fearing Juventus? Is anyone fearing Sporting Sevilla? Let me know. What do you guys think? For me, as I mentioned, if you're going to be in the Europa League, you want to have the big games. You want to have the big ties. And that's how I feel. Like, I know everyone, a lot of times you just want to get to the final easily and try and win it easily. But listen, we've seen Man United can get big results. We've seen it against Barcelona. Why can't we do it against Sevilla? The heritage definitely is worrying. It definitely is worrying. They seem to listen. The fact that they're even here while struggling in the league shows that they take this competition serious and they know their duty in this competition. But you cannot overlook anyone. Let's think about Sevilla first. Let's handle Sevilla, and then we'll talk about Juventus or Sporting after that. But you look at the Arsenal fans yesterday. A lot of Arsenal fans were talking about a Man United Arsenal final. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. So this is going to be big. This is going to be big. And Ericsson should be back, I believe. I think Martial should be back, I believe. I don't know how long Garnacho is out for, but hopefully he's back. So listen, man, bring him on, man. Bring him on. I'm pissed that the first leg is at home, though. How do you guys feel about that? I hate the first leg being at home. I always like to have the second leg in our home, you know. I mean, it just feels bigger. It just feels like you can get that job done, you know. But we gotta do what we gotta do, man. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of them the same way we did against who we just played, Betis. So let's see, man. Can we start Martial? Yeah, I would start Martial, man. Come on, man. Listen, I'm not Martial's biggest fan, but he's a lot better than Volt Veghorst. Let me tell you that for free. Let me tell you that for free. I definitely say, I'd definitely be starting Martial ahead of Veghorst. And you're delusional if you would do so, if you wouldn't. Oh, damn. Garnacho's out for the rest of the season. Damn. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Let's see. Did you say we have one back? It's gonna be, I don't know, man. Yeah, exactly. Take care of home court and go to Spain with a lead. That's what we need to do, man. But I'm telling you, Sevilla is not gonna be easy, man. It's not gonna be easy. Hold on. He said he's not. He's not out for the rest of the season, bro. Am I reading properly, man? It's early, bro. Is out. Is not out, bro. You men are mad. I don't even know what's going on. Is he out or not? Only 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Fair enough, man. Hopefully he can contribute to the last couple games of the season. Hopefully he can contribute to the later rounds of the Europa League as well, if we can get there. Okay, he's not out. He's not out. You man are confusing me, bro. What the hell? I don't know if Lies is coming back or not. Let me see. I don't know if that guy's coming back, bro. I don't know. Mr. Mourinho will rise. All right, listen. There's a possibility. Don't sleep on on Mourinho in Europe. He's already won the Conference League with Roma. Mourinho is always out to prove a point. That's the thing about the guy. He's always got a chip on the shoulder. He always wants to prove a point. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does turn up and does get through. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised at all. So yeah, man. Bayer Leverkusen look decent. They look all right. Musa Diaby, though, good player, man. I'll take him at Old Trafford, 100%. That's who I wanted, man. That's who I wanted. But people were talking about his stats and stuff. But bro, when you're a constant problem, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If you're a constant problem, you're moving defenses. You're having to be thought about. Doesn't matter. You see guys on our team, they're not threats enough. You know what I mean? They don't cause enough issues. So I think this season he's doing quite well numbers wise. Last season he even scored 17 goals, I believe it was. But people are saying he's a bit wasteful. But this season I think he's got about 13 goals, 12 goals or something like that. So guys got to give him opportunity to shine. I think he's good. I don't know how old he is though. How old is Musa Diaby? I think he's like 24 or 25 or something. I like him. Explosive, fast, uses left-footed, dribbler. Bro, let's sometimes you just need them type of players, man. You just need them type of players that can disorientate a defense. Nah, I used to bet, but I don't really be betting that much anymore. Not too much. Let me see. There's somebody asked a question random one. Cams, I know this out of topic. Would you sack Arteta if you don't win the league? No. Yeah, come on, man. You can't sack Arteta, man. Phase 3. Phase 3. You can't sack him, man. He's still got phase 4 and phase 5 to go now. You can't sack him yet, man. That'll be crazy, man. Even though it'll be a trophyless season, you should have done better. But if you started at the start of the season, context changes through the season. You know what I mean? Reality gets different. But if we keep 100 start of the season, you would have taken this type of year, you know, competing for the title. So you can't be sacking him in it. You just got into the Champions League. You'll be getting into the Champions League for the first time in God knows how long, but I can't even remember, bro. So nah, you got to keep him, man. You can never sack him. Yeah, run up the likes, man. Run up the likes, people. Run up the likes. Let me just check in if Liaz has come back. If not, then we'll run this before we lock off. Nah, his Wi-Fi's cooked, man. He's done out here, man. Liaz is done out here. He's talking too much, bruv. He was talking too much. What Dembele? What Dembele has a 50 million release clause? Do I rate Sancho in the 10-8? He's all right. Let's see what he can do, man. Can he start games and make impact? So far, I don't think so. So far, I haven't seen that he can do that enough. So, hey, welcome back, mate.
Bro, my Wi-Fi is cooked. Cooked. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yo, cooked. Where was I? Or I don't even know, bro. You took over the stream.
As soon as you came, the views went down. As soon as you come back in, the views
went down. Let me dip that. Hey guys, okay.
As soon as you came, the views went down. But now, somebody asked basically, do you rate Ben the Streets officer? Do you rate Sancho in the 10/8? I think he just needs to do more. He needs to do more. As I said, he comes off the bench. He makes it. He looks decent in cameos, but can you start the game, bro? Can you start and be impactful consistently? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Sancho, bro, he's got one more year, man, at Man United. If it continues like this, I see Man United trying to do that loan with option to buy for that guy. So he really, really needs to rise up, man. In all honesty, bro, he needs to rise up. But yeah, man, I think that's about it anyway, Lias, bro. To be honest, man, we know what the Champions League, we know what the Europa League draws are. Exciting ones, big ones as well. So listen, it's going to be a good ride, this Europa League journey and the whole European journey. So I'm sure we'll see you guys there, 100%. What about you? How you feeling?
I feel like I was saying before my Wi-Fi just gave up on me. I was saying I would have liked to see an easy run to the final, but clearly with United we don't do things easy. So we're due revenge on Sevilla. I hope we crash it on them. We're definitely due revenge on them. And then against Juventus or Lisbon, I think, or Sporting, excuse me, both those ties will be interesting. I'd love to play Juve, see Pogba and Di Maria again, crash it on their head tops, and yeah, hopefully we can get a trophy for United.
100%, man. Let's see, man. But guys, quickly before we head out, let us know your predictions for who's winning the Champions League, who's winning the Europa League. Let us know in the comments.
So you got Real and you got who in the Europa League?
I got Real and I got Manchester United, man. I got Manchester. I'm going to stick with the boys. I got Manchester United. I got Real.
I got City in the Champions League. I have this feeling in Europa League, bro, some bookie ass team is gonna knock us out, bro.
I hear you. No, I fully hear it. No, don't get twisted. That wasn't 100% solid. Yeah, that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's just I'm sticking with the boys. I'm not gonna bet against them. I want to win the competition. So yeah,
I'll go for United as well. But I have this feeling if we play Sporting, they're gonna knock us out, bro. I got this feeling, man. We're gonna go to Portugal and they're gonna do some madness on us. But hopefully it's a Manchester Super Cup.
Sporting's not the type of team you want to play either. Like we don't want to play that type of team that retain the ball, that are good in tight areas, that can manipulate the ball in all positions. It wouldn't be a good fixture for us. But Hey, listen, Madrid and Man United seems very, very heritage. Let's get it done, man. Let's get
Yes,
it
sir.
done. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. We did the Champions League draw earlier. Go check that. I mean, you don't have to check it out. To be honest, let's be real. You guys know what happened. I'll save you guys some time. But Europa League draw as well. This was fun. I'll be back tonight, 8 p.m. in Europe. Go check me out there. Sunday we'll be recording. Monday we'll be back, and stoppage time, FTVL culture. It's a whole new week. So stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe, notifications on, hit the like button, all that good stuff. Share with your friends. We'll see you when you see you. Peace.